Hey guys, welcome back. I forgot to grind this card since we've been gone.
So Peter Pan's world. What's even the story for this world?
In Kingdom Hearts 1 or this one?
Like in this, like, do you even remember?
Memories! Memories!
Okay, but like, what's the story with Peter Pan? Like, is this just playing through the movie, or?
No. Listen, by this time, I had stopped caring about the story. So it really wouldn't matter either way. I don't know what I need for the next room, which can be a problem.
A moment supreme. Well, that's always a good one, being able to save.
Yeah. I can't even get there. Although I do need a 1.
Well, that's convenient.
Little points.
Fire!
Oh, hey, that thing again.
Yeah.
Fire!
You know, I don't remember. I think... Was it Neverland that we had the conversation that it's not all Heartless were shadows?
Yes.
Okay, good. We didn't lose that. I'm pretty sure we lost the best... We lost one of the better episodes. I don't know if we lost the one where we had Magic 8 Ball. I hope we didn't.
No, we got that one. The one we lost was the one where you fought Riku's alternate form.
And Larxene. I need that left room.
That bitch.
Yeah, no one likes her. Literally, no one likes her. Anyone that I've talked to about this series, they don't like her.
Well, she's constantly asinine and like talking down to people. I'm guessing since that's what she did in this.
Yeah, she's like that throughout the entire.
Why would anybody like that character? Not all characters are supposed to be likable.
Yeah.
But she's not even one you love to hate. With her, you're just annoyed every time she's on screen.
Yeah, you don't even want to bother with her character. Which is a bad thing in general.
So are those shadows?
The flying ones?
No,
The ones on the ground? Yeah. That's a shadow.
And I thought that all of those other ones were just them dressed up in the world's theme.
No. I mean, granted, there are some... The worlds are themed with some of the enemies. No. I will break that card immediately.
Well, to be fair, the enemies are themed, but each one is for that world only.
Yeah,
I just thought the shadows were themed.
We've had this conversation.
I know that's what I'm saying. I'm just elaborating from last time. Like that was my line of thought.
Just wipe everything out, Goofy.
Well, who's the boss in this world? Is it Captain Hook?
Yep.
Oh my god.
And he's a pain in the neck fight. Because he has 2 very specific abilities you can use to make the game...
He's not just standard Captain Hook, he has like powers?
I mean cards.
Well, yeah. Well, like, I figured it would just be him like running around trying to hit you with a sword or something.
I mean, yeah, he has a sword, he has bombs.
Don't remember having bombs in the movie. I never watched the movie, I don't think, really.
I've seen the original Peter Pan once. I've seen the sequel multiple times.
I don't think I've ever seen more than 20 minutes of the original. But I just figured I'd know if he had bombs.
Yeah, I don't remember the original at all.
Like I said, I never seen more than 20 minutes of it.
That's just because when we were kids, they would only play the sequel. They would play Return to Neverland, was it?
I think, yeah, it's Return to Neverland.
It was like, I like that movie.
It had a different girl in it, didn't it?
It had her, I think it was her granddaughter.
Yeah, something like that. I've seen the sequel once. And that was like for freaking ever ago.
I did not want to hit that one.
Hook had bombs in it.
I don't know. You know, with how many times Peter Pan leaves Neverland, odds are eventually he's gonna grow up.
Yeah, that's because every time he leaves, he ages. And if he only ages a day, like if he's only gone a day, but he does that like once every 10 years, eventually he will grow up.
Because, I think Hook went and captured her and then he took her back again. It's like, it's a good 12 hours, right? Because like straight on till morning in the middle of the night.
Yeah, straight on till morning.
Like 9, 10 o'clock at night. Yeah, that's a couple hours. And
if
he's
he
traveling that 2 ways.
Yeah, and if he does that like just once every 10 years, eventually he'll grow up. Of course, that was like how many years later though for her granddaughter? That would have been like 80 years.
I think it'd be closer to like 60 or 70.
Well, yeah, because she was like, what, 12 or 16 or...
She was about to become a teenager. She was 12.
Yeah, she was 12.
Day off from being 13.
Yeah, so that's why she could go. She was still a kid.
Yeah. I want to go back and watch that movie again. Stop breaking my car.
I never liked them that much.
I like the second one a lot better. Just because I like the time period and stuff. But I can't even remember the first one.
I remember the Red Man song because we watched that in my college actually.
Really?
Yeah, we were talking about like stereotypes and, you know, stuff like that. It was in a culture class. And they were talking, they played the song. What made the Red Man red?
Racism.
Yeah, it was so we could analyze it, but it was just weird. And then I kid you not, we got to the objectification of women, right?
And they all told you were wrong.
No, well, yeah, and you're supposed to be ashamed for being a man and being white and all that stuff, you know, all that good stuff. But anyway, they got to the objectification of women and they played Sir Mix-a-Lot's Baby Got Back. Or something like, whatever that song's called.
I have no clue what you're talking about. Oh, Peter Pan.
It was just a song about women's asses. And it was just, yeah, it was stupid as hell. I hate the song.
Taking that 9. 9s and 0s, that's really what I want.
Yeah, if you have 9s and 0s, then you're good.
Okay, I think that should be about everything. Nope.
You could just grind here, it wouldn't take too long.
Well, enemies don't respawn.
They don't?
No. Which sucks. Because if you're trying to grind...
You can walk through a door and just put a card in, can't you, and keep doing that?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna use this because I know I'll spawn at the top, which is where the treasure chests are. Or I should at least.
Like 90% chance.
Yeah. I mean, it was a 50-50. I got that first try.
That's how he opens chests.
Yeah. So, let's check that. I need exactly 9. And I think I have a red 9. No, I only have roulette's room. I got a couple of these. I guess I'll use that one. If there is one thing, I don't like they change the guarded troves. Well, the calm bounty or whatever up here. In the later levels, they stop giving you calm bounties, give you ones with enemies.
Oh, dang.
Like, that's not hard, because usually you can get around them, but there's like, that one right there. If I would have picked either of the 2 chests, I would have been in a fight. Okay, yeah, it's just redoing the movie right now. Sorry. Why would you want to grow up?
So how old is Peter Pan?
I don't know.
Because he's not 12.
Too old.
He doesn't look like a child. He's like at least 14.
Also, you just said nursery. Was she an orphan?
I believe, yeah, I think she was at an orphanage.
Huh. I did not know that.
And that was, I think in the first movie that was part of it, like he was offering her a home or something. I don't know. I know he's not old enough to adopt her.
But he's old enough to kidnap her.
Yep.
Take out that thing. If you couldn't tell, I really don't like the loudmouth.
So the yellow ones are electric and the blue ones are ice and all that.
Yeah.
Is there a wind one?
The green one is probably the most annoying because it heals.
Oh, it's a healing one.
And the only magic you can use on it is gravity, arrow, and stop. Everything else will heal it.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah.
The flying monkeys, those are basically flying monkeys.
They're airs. You live on their shoulders.
No, but they remind me of the flying monkeys from Wizard of Oz.
Well, they aren't.
I know, but I'm
not
saying
even
like,
sure that's a Disney. Well, didn't they make a Disney live-action remake or something?
Yeah, but it wasn't originally Disney.
Yeah.
But no, I'm just saying they remind me of it.
Why am I in here when I'm trying to look up this? Characters. Where is it? That's the air soldier. Gargoyle pirate. Air pirate, that's what it is.
Yeah. They just kind of look like the flying monkeys to me. Like, I was aware that it wasn't the flying monkeys, but I thought it looked like it.
I'm also low on health. It's a good thing I can get full here. I forgot I could glide there for a minute.
I'd forgotten you had it.
Oh, to be fair, I almost never use glide in this game because it's almost completely worthless.
I remember you getting it now, but I didn't remember for a second. Like,
it's entirely pointless.
Yeah,
in the
it's
game.
not an important detail.
Ooh, an 8.
So the different keyblades do they do anything different when you use them?
They have different abilities. Like this one has quick recovery after being broken. That one is weaker than most, but it's kind of worthless. Quick recover after card breaks.
That one is
balanced
weak.
Weapon.
See, they have different abilities. This one is weak.
It's like they have some different abilities, like not very powerful but reliable and easy to handle, which is kind of a pointless thing. If that's a third one in a combo, it's really powerful. Like, they have special abilities, it's just I don't really ever pay attention to
No, you just whack enemies with Keyblade.
Yeah. And Kingdom Hearts 2 is really the best time they did that because it gave us certain special abilities. Okay, let's roll.
Yeah, because I know you use different Keyblades more in the normal games.
Yeah. Well, in normal games, it's easier to handle. I might have you over for episodes of Kingdom Hearts 2.
I'd like to see the whole stories.
Oh, you'll have to watch Kingdom Hearts 1 for that, because I'm probably not going to go back over it.
You know, that's fine.
I need exactly a 1. I forgot about that.
You're just finishing the story now.
I mean, yeah. I got a couple roulette rooms, so I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what happens here.
So the whole point was getting out, like in Kingdom Hearts 1. But let's see what else mimics Kingdom Hearts 1. No.
Okay, I actually like that they're ignoring him.
Here's the thing about games from Japan. No one cares.
I remember, though, in Peter Pan, what little bit I remember from the first one that I watched, Hook was actually a decent villain. Like, I don't know about the second or third movies, but in the first movie, he was actually threatening.
I think after the second one, they just went into the Tinkerbell series.
Oh.
I don't think there was a third one. There might be. I could be wrong about that.
But
why wouldn't you just float down in front of her? Float down, pick her up, and leave.
For real, you don't have to.
Take her to a safe... Yeah, that!
Now kick him.
Sword, strike rate.
For real, and done. Battle over. Why did he not push him?
I don't know. To be fair, in Kingdom Hearts 1, when he falls into the water, he just goes really high up and then runs to the center of the ship.
Oh, like,
in the air.
Avoiding Croc.
Yeah.
TikTok Croc.
If you balance it right, you can just keep juggling him.
Fire!
No.
Fire!
Bad.
See, I remember he's a wuss. He's a wuss if you hit him, but I remember him actually being a legitimate threat in the first movie. Did they make him a comedic one in the second one?
In Kingdom Hearts 2?
No, in the second
I don't
Peter Pan
remember.
movie. You said you've seen that one a good number of times.
Yeah, but it's also been forever.
Right, do you remember him being comedic at all, though? Like, at anything?
I don't remember much. Wow, that was really quick.
Was this supposed to be the first world you went to?
Probably.
Wait, no, you're on the second floor now.
I just didn't allow him to do anything.
You're on the second floor now, aren't
No,
you?
I'm at the last one. The next one is the last one. That's Atlantica. Which then I get down to the last three worlds.
Well, thinking of it, this world actually has seemed the easiest.
Yeah, it was pretty straightforward.
I think this might have been the first one you were supposed to do.
I don't know. I didn't really give him a chance to attack, breaking most of his cards and taking him out very easily.
Well, you did that with Oogie Boogie, too, and it still lasted a while.
But that's because he has a special invincibility thing he does to make the battle last longer. This one is just, don't let him attack.
Were his attacks, like, devastating to make up for it, him being so weak, or...?
He had two special abilities where all his cards were randomized, what number they were, and all zeros. Which meant he could break every card you played no matter what. Which is why I didn't want him attacking. Because if he activated those, he could really mess me up. I remember something funny happening in the scene, which is the only reason why I'm still kind of going through it. So this is probably the only cutscene that I'm like, oh yeah, this is worth looking at. And I remember it involving Tinkerbell. I just don't remember what happened. I thought everyone who left in Neverland forgot all about it. Probably because you don't leave Neverland and talk to the people. They end up dying alone.
Yup.
London is waiting. You know, I remember her flying at the end of the movie.
I didn't. I don't know if she did.
It's like, I know in the second one they end up flying away.
No, this is just a redo of the first one.
Yeah.
Is this how you get Tinkerbell as an ally?
Oh yeah, you get the Tinkerbell card as well, which is a healing card.
Actually, it's a gift from Tinkerbell, because she's not just a mindless girl no tis.
Yeah, that was it.
What did she drop on him?
A Moogle.
Oh god.
Yeah, I just remember that being funny.
So this was supposed to be the first world? Because you got the Moogle thing.
No, Moogle just appeared out of nowhere. Like, I've had Moogle rooms since the very beginning.
You know, that's what I'm saying, but I'm thinking this might supposed to be like, that's how you got it.
No, because I can't come here until after I get through the first round of cards.
Oh. Fairy Harp. What's that do?
It's just one of the random keyblades I have been using. I can't, my high jump is not high enough.
Do you get a higher jump?
Nope. In the next few games, you do get a second jump. Like in Kingdom Hearts 2, you get high jump, and I don't remember what it's called, but it's a second aerial ability. And then in the following game, something else. That took us about 20 minutes.
Seems about right.
Yeah, but that was only like half the world. Alright, let's go to the next one.
Wait, I thought you meant the whole world was 20 minutes.
No, like from sitting down and doing it, because the first part we stopped in the middle.
Yeah, I know. Because it was like raining or something.
No, it was late and we were done.
Guess he must have finally got tired of fighting with you.
I sure hope so.
So I believe the next boss that I fight in Castle Oblivion is Vexen, which sucks if it is. Yeah, him.
Yeah, I see him.
So what's going on, Vexen? Your Riku was supposed to counter Sora. What's he waiting for? Where is he?
He's hiding somewhere to lure Sora deeper into the castle, right? I suppose we should just leave it at that, you know.
Aha!
You can tell
Oh,
Axel
I
doesn't like
see
Vexen,
now.
but he hates
I would've
Larxene
never
more.
guessed that. So sorry, Vexen.
Silence!
I kill you.
Predictable response. Forget it. Men without hearts are so boring.
You're one to talk.
I mean,
As
she
if you
portrays
have such a
a
heart
heartless
to
woman
speak of
perfectly.
yourself.
A bitch.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Like, it's perfect.
So is this their leader?
Yes and no. It's the leader of Castle Oblivion, but it's not the leader of Organization
Vexen.
13.
Yeah.
The simple fact is that your project was a failure. You'd best not disappoint us again.
Disappoint you? You go too far. In this organization,
Yeah.
you're number 11. I'm number 4, and I will not have you.
I've been entrusted this castle in Namine by our leader. Defying me will be seen as treason against the organization. Traitors are eliminated. I believe that's what the rules say.
Who needs a half-baked good-for-nothing anyway?
Vexen, you cannot win against Sora.
He's leading him into his death right
Pity
there.
to be so ignorant. As you're only able to see the surface of things, I should not expect you to appreciate my true might.
I mean, we don't know it yet, but at this point, he has
Then
fought
let us
Riku.
watch as you prove it.
He lost, but he fought Riku. That's
None
how
of
he
us
gets
wish to be
Riku
suspicious of a
clone
comrade.
puppet thing.
It is.
Your insincerity.
I thought he
is
got
comforting.
that from the memories.
No.
From Sora's
You give a
memories of
challenge
Riku.
like that to
No,
Vexen
what
and
happens
he'll
is
seriously
he
want to
fights
eliminate
Riku
Sora.
in Castle Oblivion during
That would be
Riku's
an
story,
unfortunate
and then
denouement.
he uses the data from that fight to make the replica.
I just thought it was his memories of Riku. Sora's memories.
Nah.
What to do? Your hero is soon to be wiped from existence. But I believe there is a certain promise that he made you.
I know it's to
Isn't
keep
that
with final
right?
breath.
Namine.
Despite the fact that he
Yes.
forgot it entirely. You still don't know what her point is.
No, I do not.
All you know is that Sora's trying to save her now that he remembers her.
And the clone Riku puppet thing might be trying to save her.
Yeah.
And that must mean we've lost 10 whole floors worth of our memories. Sorry,
Yeah.
it's still not too late. Don't you think we should turn back?
I think it's a
Can't
little
do it.
late.
If you
10
lost,
out of 13.
That would break an old promise that I made.
An old promise? What would that
when did
be?
you remember this, Sora?
On the islands, I promised Namine that I'd keep her safe, no matter what.
Well, you already failed.
But I forgot it. I didn't remember until I started forgetting everything else.
Yeah.
A promise between the two of us.
Is his whole identity Namine's protector now? Has he lost that much of his
That's
mind?
why
Pretty much.
I can't leave. Now that I remember the promise, I have to keep it.
Yeah.
Of course.
Sure.
Not some other girl
We
ever
understand,
on the
Sora.
island?
About the one you said you'd come back to?
Like the original
That you
reason,
promised at the end of the last episode?
like half the original
Nah,
reason you
but-
came to this castle.
So, actually, before I go in there, that's all for this time. In the next episode, we're going to go through the worst world in the series
Yep.
again. Anyway, guys, we'll see you in the next episode.